Yo, what's up, dogs and cats and whatever else is out there? JB here to let you guys know about a few albums that are dropping this Friday, October the 6th. Now, there's hundreds of them, as there are like every single week, but I wanted to pick a few that I'm interested in, talk to you guys about them, then we'll be done. Let's do this. Okay, so as it is October, I'm going to start with some Halloween-y, scary ones. Power Records, which is a subsidiary of Peter Pan. So Peter Pan, I just showed in my last video, a Monster Mash sealed copy I just got from like 77. So this subsidiary of that company put out these two scary albums. One of them is called Shock, Terror, Fear. The other is called Ghoul Music. Yes, these are from the Frankie Stein series. I believe they are from 1965, and they've never been reissued. And they're doing a limited press of these things on some sort of color. I believe Ghoul Music is going to be on a Coke Clear with yellow swirl. And Shock, Terror, and Fear will be on an emerald green. I think they're only making like 900 of each. I haven't dug in that much. But limited edition. And we've got like professional, like Sun Ra are on these albums. Jazz artist Bob Dylan is involved, whether producing or his producer. Like there's all kinds, like I glanced quickly and was like amazed at some of the names and the people involved in these two. So it's supposed to be actually really cool. I've never heard these ones before. I may try to check them out before I buy them, but they're limited, so I'm not really sure. But I thought they were pretty cool and worth mentioning. Okay, so from 1987, they are reissuing Belinda Carlisle, the lead singer, one of the singers from the Go-Go's second solo studio album, Heaven on Earth. I love this album. It reminds me of my junior high. The title track, Heaven is a Place on Earth, Circle in the Sand, and I Get Weak. Those three songs I know by heart start to finish. Fantastic album. Besides those three songs as well, they're doing this on a half master black 180 gram. It's going to sound fantastic. So if you're a fan of the 80s, if you're a fan of Belinda Carlisle, this is one you need to get. Okay, for you hip hop heads out there, there's a couple of releases coming out. DMX's 1998 debut, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, is being remastered and put onto black vinyl. Nothing too fancy, but still probably pretty cool. Also from 1998 is from Big Pun, Capital Punishment. They're doing that on a double vinyl as well. I believe it's the 25th anniversary, obviously, if you can do math. So they're putting this thing out. It's a great one. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. I don't know if you've ever heard that out there in the vinyl community, but it's a great song. The whole album is really good. So pretty cool to pick this one up for sure. You want blues? We got blues. Buddy Guy, Heavy Love from 1998. Obviously, it's the 25th anniversary from 98. So there's going to be a lot of those probably popping off here for the rest of the year, as there have been all year. And this album's a really fun album. It's primarily Buddy Guy. He plays one song with Johnny Lang. Just great blues. And this is actually a limited edition, 1,500 copies, and they are going to be individually numbered, and it's on pink and purple marble, 180 gram, great blues, definitely worth checking out. There's this thing coming out, Roger Waters and Dark Side of the Moon redo. I mean, I don't know. I've listened to the songs so far. I don't love them. I don't love them. I like Tom Waits. I like Tom Waits the way that he sings on his albums. I love the way he croons, the way that he yells. I don't need a drugged up Tom Waits to sing me all the songs off of Dark Side of the Moon. So far, that's what it seems like to me. I'm not putting a penny into this freaking thing yet. I'm a huge Floyd fan. I actually like a lot of Roger Waters stuff, but man, this one's tough. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, but yeah, that's available on Friday too. Okay, speaking of Tom Waits, he has 2 albums from the 90s, the 1992 Bone Machine, and then which is his 11th studio album, and then his 12th studio album from the very next year, 1993's The Black Rider, both being put out, I believe, on just black 180 vinyl, but probably pretty cool to have. He had a little hiatus before this time, and he came back pretty strong with Bone Machine. But both these albums are enjoyable, so if you're a Tom Waits fan, might be nice to have these on a nice big piece of 180 gram. Okay, for you metalheads, there's a couple of them out there. One of them, not so metal, actually. It is Megadeth Unplugged in Boston. This is from a 2001 concert in Boston, obviously, at a place called Bill's Bar, and they just do a stripped down acoustic set of some really popular songs. I know they do Trust on this. They do Holy Wars, Punishment Due, my favorite. I got a bloody nose in a mosh pit during that song once when I was younger, so always have a special place in my heart for that one. Okay, originally put out in 2013, this is the 6th EP by Anthrax, the thrash metal band, the Giants, one of the big 4. And they do a fantastic job on this covers album. So it's being re-released right now on vinyl. You've got, obviously, Anthem is from Rush. You've got songs by Thin Lizzy. You've got songs by Cheap Trick. You've got songs by AC/DC. I mean, the track listing and then the execution of the music is just fantastic. I'm probably going to have to pick this one up. Okay, so I'm super excited about this one because Mike Patton is at the helm. Mike Patton is the lead singer, if you don't know, of Faith No More, Fantomas, Mr. Bungle, you name it. But this side band is called Tomahawk, and they've got all kinds of rad albums. I believe their 3rd one is this one right here called Anonymous from 2007. They're releasing this one on a cool, like, orange-looking vinyl. And then from 2013, their 4th studio album, Oddfellows, here on this beautiful green. I already own this one on album from an earlier pressing. Probably going to get it again. If you don't know who Mike Patton is, definitely do a deep dive. I'll probably do something on my channel at some point about him. His voice goes from screaming, freaking demonic to Italian arias, and I'm not kidding you. He writes scores for movies and performs all kinds of operas and arias, and then he also is in a band with people from the Melvins and Slayer. Check out Mike Patton. Okay, I'm done. There's so much more I could talk about. I'm not going to, but we've got a Van Halen collection that's dropping right now. There's the Rolling Stones, all kinds of Christmas stuff, John Legend, jazz stuff, Home Alone is on vinyl, like just all kinds of cool things. So there's more. And if I have time, I might dig into more. If not, I might just do this next week. And when I'm talking about the next batch that's coming out, maybe I'll sprinkle in some more of these. But for now, I'm done because this is enough. Now I got to go try to make extra money so I can buy some of this freaking stuff. You all have a blessed one.